It's about crippled people and how fun they are to be around. My heart skips a beat.
Crippled Magoo's my favorite character. Don't you? What is this?
I have erythemia.
It's almost like it's meant for plot convenience. I mean, I was just thinking put a battery in or maybe a pacemaker, but you know, yeah, that's fine. No cure. Plot convenience.
I wanna go.
I wanko.
Iwanako.
You're right, Brian.
Iwanako.
I want to go home too.
After 6 weeks, I never saw her again.
Is it?
Hmm.
That was a bitch.
The hospital? It's not like I'd live there.
Oh my god, this guy just never shuts up. He's just complaining about his life and how having like heart problems sucks noodles.
Everyone has heart problems. It's called having a heart.
Yeah. I have a really common illness.
But they won't fix it.
I've been in the hospital for 4 months, but he wasn't in a coma, so he couldn't just talk to people. I guess the phone doesn't exist either. Duh.
Wait, what's that? Nope. No, don't look at it. Nope.
No. Erased. We're gonna... You know how like whenever people disappeared and they were like in the same pictures with Saul and they would like airbrush them out? It's just the same thing. We'll fix it in post. Just put a really shitty rectangle right over that.
I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave.
He said never.
He just locked me in the broom closet.
Oh, I didn't say that.
But told me to wait and see if the treat... Wait a minute. Where was it? No. Occasionally a way to beat it. But didn't it say there was no cure?
Maybe scroll down more.
I don't know. It's pretty dumb though.
We said there was no cure, right? Just because he's like, surprise, surprise.
There's like almost no cure. Oh, you got scars.
How does he do it? It's on his chest too, where the world will see when you walk around shirtless. This guy's full of struggle. My cardiologist.
At some point, I stopped watching TV.
So the TV exists, and the phone exists, and but the pacemaker. Okay. I understand.
There was a small library at the hospital. I thought you couldn't leave your room.
Yeah, I thought you had to. So.
I found that I liked reading. Whoa. You enjoyed storytelling? Through an auditory. Through a visual medium?
What is going on?
This guy's crazy.
He likes reading, Brian. That's scary.
He even got a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hand.
Once you get into a good book, you can't stop. You're going to start sucking dick for
But I love the stories.
Cool.
There were so many stories of people who didn't have heart problems, and I could relate to them.
Oh boy, except with the fucking 3-inch scar on your chest. 10 out of 10.
So this is what my life was like. The days became harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. That's called depression, kid.
Yeah, I don't...
You're in here for the wrong reason.
Yeah, you belong at the nut house. Better yet, the nut shack.
A week go by without me really noticing it. That's just called life. Sometimes I'd pause and realize that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I'd set up for myself. He must have read a thesaurus.
Oh, this guy owns a dictionary. That's my favorite book, too.
The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would be so hard to bear that I could just put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling and crying.
He put his book up.
But that only happened once in a while, and I couldn't even cry.
I don't want tears out because tears are gay.
Today the doctor comes in and smiles. He seems excited. but not very much.
Yes.
It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf.
He asked me to put my scabs in a jar.
He asked me to undress in the corner, but I told him, no way, Jose. To which he replied, my name's Dr. Roberts. So I couldn't argue with him.
I had to take off my clothes in the cupboard, but it's a good thing I had a book so I didn't feel naked.
My parents are here. It's been a few days since I last seen them. Both of them are sort of dressed up. I think they're abandoning me for Hawaii today. Oh, wait, that's a different visual novel I
Wait,
read.
is that a real thing?
Or his parents like went to Hawaii and just left him in Alaska.
What is wrong with these books, Brian? Could you get? I guess technically you could probably print this out.
On that one, you could like bone your cousin. If that can't happen in this game, I quit. One of these girls better be related to me pretty close.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking stepsister, no. I want blood related.
If it's,
We better be twins.
I'm not taking that once removed BS. I want full.
It's not a party. This is the ritual the head cardiologist
Give to
has.
the babes.
I can't. It only skips what we haven't read.
I'm gonna throw up in your house just because how angry I am.
You already threw 2 men on my wall.
Yeah, I did.
This is the ritual. He takes time sorting papers. And then he sits down on the bed next to me and he looks me in the eye.
He says,
Hello, how are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile back. A little.
snack. That's
I believe that you can go home. Your heart's strong enough. And with some precautions, you should be fine.
You just lied in bed for like 4 months, and I guess you're good to go now.
Precaution 1. Never, ever leave your bed. Precaution 2. Books are killing you. You gotta stop. Precaution 3.
Don't eat after midnight. Don't
Leave
touch
all your
water.
medications. I'll give your father the prescription. His expression turns wooden. So your dad's Pinocchio.
Your dad had a boner.
So your dad's Pinocchio. A life guide to having a Pinocchio dad.
Books are gay.
So many. I take it from his hand and look myself. How am I supposed to react to this? I don't know, maybe like a human?
There are people in worse situations than me, but my life sucks needles.
That's a lot of drugs.
Quinine, 25. Some of these are just repeating words. There's like, what, 4 words total?
Yeah.
Quinine. Some of these aren't even fucking drugs. These are just phrases.
Yep.
Sniffles.
I think some of them are side effects. And like drugs. I don't know.
You know,
Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, and dosage are listed line up. They don't even have a looping animation.
They just stop, you cut it. Erectile dysfunction. Highlight it later.
I try to read them, but it's so futile.
You like reading books. I hate reading medicine mounts.
It only makes me feel sicker.
This character's kind of a B-word. What's the
A little bassoon.
Yeah, a little...
He makes a lot of noise.
He's a little bit too much.
There's a little bacon bit.
Yeah, a little punk donkey bit.
All this for the rest of my life.
All day, every day.
I'm afraid this is the best we can do. However, new medications are always developed. Years.
So,
What kind of coffee?
this is when he gets the slave ring of Down syndrome-based kids making cures on the hour, right?
I've spoken with your parents, and you can't go to school. What?
Nani?
Please calm down, Hiseo. Listen to what the doctor has to say.
Fuck you, Doc.
Calm down. The way he tells me is a fool. Now I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled like those homeschooled kids?
Homeschooled kids are weird. They eat boogers and touch themselves in class.
Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. My family doesn't love me. No one loves me.
You know what this kid kind of reminds me of? That one guy from Lazy Town. Remember? This street sign's mine. That yellow sign.
We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think it's wise for you to be without supervision. Aren't there, like, teachers?
I mean, there's nurses and school stuff.
Actually, our school doesn't have a nurse.
That's weird, right? Most schools have nurses. You'd think schools would have a nurse. Our school doesn't. What happens if someone dies? I guess they don't need a nurse. They need a coroner. Okay.
At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable.
So leave him in the hospital longer.
So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called
Yamaka.
We call it the Yakuza Academy that specializes in dealing with retarded kids. Disabled. What? Am I? Yes, you are. Think of it as a boarding school. This is a school for retarded, disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that. If it was really free, there wouldn't be 24-hour nursing staff. Well, it's a boarding school.
Yeah,
That's all the staff is 24-hour.
Probably.
You're 24-hour. Like,
yeah, I mean, seriously, tax dollars go somewhere.
but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. If they were a couple weeks back, I think you would like it. Tell me, Dad, how many had Down syndrome? All of them.
How many chromosomes have you consumed to gain your life?
You fool. How many children have you sent me to live with? I don't know. How many chromosomes have you actually developed over your lifetime?
Dad!
Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually
Is this
tend to
Bernie
live...
Sanders?
Yes. You'll need a job one day. It's a good opportunity to continue your education.
Compared to other heart problems.
This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a gosh jiddly darned opportunity.
You can't say damned in a hospital.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you almost caught me. Thought I would say an F word in the hospital like some other YouTubers.
Security.
They euthanize you in the hospital if you say the, fuck. Ooh, spicy meatball.
You should be excited.
Don't you hate it when you have to euthanize your dog because it's talking?
You should be excited. Come on, you should be glad I broke your arm.
You should be happy. You should be glad you got arrhythmia. It's Greg Heffley, the visual novel.
A special school? That's an insult. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All school students are pretty active in their own sort of way.
What do you mean? Madison eats glue, but he can't speak, so it's kind of productive.
It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but need a little help in one way or another. So they're retarded. No,
They like yellow books.
A person doesn't have to be held back by disability.
One of my colleges. One of my colleagues, you know.
Another hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held. That's what a disability is. Well, he's right.
Really? A disability. Brian, break down the word disability.
Oh, we're gonna go into etymology.
Okay, so the Latin word dis. Okay, what does dis mean? The context. We need to break it down. Can we get a Lucio line saying, let's break this down? Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's think about it. Okay, so when we think of the word dis, what does dis mean? Okay. Disadvantage. Dis.
Not.
Okay, so we have unnot, and we have the word ability.
So we're looking. This ability is the ableness to do something. And dis is to not be able to do that.
So you're not able
to do the ability.
Wow! Genius!
I'm so glad he figured that out.
I'm so glad he knows that he's not able to do the ability.
It's funny. I always thought life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it.
This kid's so privileged. I miss the good old days of crack
I want to
pipes.
protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock, or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now, but no. I don't say anything. The fact that I know now, it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. Hospitals, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different.
Well, if I offered you the Klondike bar.
Maybe. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? It's very difficult, but let me try.
Well,
A clean slate isn't a bad thing. Okay, you just pulled like a complete 180 here.
I don't like it. He's so wishy-washy. He's the Hillary Clinton, the visual novel character.
Got a Dave on him.
Yeah. I just want this guy to Pokemon Go to the polls.
That's all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start. My life isn't over. It would be a mistake just to resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like.
What kind of new life is this?
He died.
Oh, clever.
Is that what we look like?
What a fucking generic anime character. He looks like every
Act
anime
one.
character ever.
Act 1. Life expectancy.
Act 1. 3 phrase.
That's Act 3. Oh, I love this actual picture that they just put a blur filter over.
Alright. Let's kill the ho.
Well, now we're sued for copyright.
Oh, damn. We'll cut it out. We'll censor it.
No, we don't.
They won't get this right.
No one's gonna watch this.
Oh, yeah.
The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. That's it. No one else cares about it.
Wasn't it snowing outside just a few minutes ago?
This is a time cut.
Well, yeah, but when he was in the hospital.
No, that was the leaves falling.
Oh.
You were talking a really long time about this gate. Does anyone care?
This music sounds like it belongs in Max and Ruby.
I wonder where the school actually is. Because this is a real picture. They just blurred the picture and added watercolor effects.
I hope they added a... This really is a... You turd guzzlers.
That's actually a really common thing.
Yeah, I know.
Watercolor filters.
Yeah, I did that.
Filled with great wall. It's almost
These just
like...
look like books I would see if I was learning French. Like, because they look tinted and almost most of it's sun bleached.
Or it's like clean and hygienic.
Poop into my mind.
Shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes.
I hope Bernie Sanders kills him.
A few buildings loom. So, let's take a break here. What have you learned about his character so far? Like, as a character, besides that he doesn't like having a disability?
He's got heart problems. He's a down-to-earth character, just like everyone else. He enjoys reading. He is Caucasian. He has brown to black hair. He is 5'11" to 6'2". This character is very interesting and is well written and well received. Internal struggles.
Well, I'm glad that we've been looking at this for an hour, and that's as much as we've gotten. That's a lot of character development. That's all we need throughout the rest of the series now. Where are you going?
How does he do it?
Twist this. Everything
Cool.
seems blah blah blah. It's Uncanny Valley. Don't talk to me about Uncanny Valley. It's kind of eerie.
It's kind of spooky. It looks like everything's just been half-assed, like, filtered on it, but I don't want to criticize.
I don't match the background. That's
kind of weird. Isn't it weird that, like, prior everything else is almost 2D, but this location looks weird. Like, I can't comprehend it. What if this guy, like, when he was taking pictures for his game, he just went into an actual, like, mental institution? Like, what are you doing? I'm making a visual novel.
You must be Nina Niki.
You must be sneaky. Sneaker.
Nakai. Wait, we need a unique voice for tall man.
Hello, how are you? Excellent. I'm your bathroom, homeroom, and science teacher. My name's Mutant. Welcome. We exchange a handshake.
No, that's not him.
Oh, fuck.
We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch.
The head nurse asked you in a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. I'll give you the visit.
Oh, should I go later?
Fuck no. Yes. Afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting for you already.
Waiting for me? I don't like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this.
It's an all-girl crippled school.
Wait, why am I here? Well, did you ever...
There was an accident in the shipping order.
Did you ever read the other visual novel where his parents accidentally enrolled him in an all-girls school, and so the principal, instead of kicking him out, disguised him as a girl, and then one of the endings is you marry the principal? Because that was a thing.
I'm going home.